Welcome to DET Talk. Dare to be truly happy. Daring to live true to yourself and find real happiness. Thank you. I'm glad you're here. Hello everyone. Before you ask, yes, I know, a pig, on a DET stage. But if life has taught me anything, it's that wisdom often comes from those who have made too many choices. And today, I want to talk about something we all want: happiness. 1. Life is a chain of choices. Life is a sequence of choices. Every day, what to do, what to tolerate, what to chase, what to give up. We are told, choose better, and you'll be happier. So we try, we analyze, we compare, we optimize, and strangely, the more we choose, the more tired we become. 2. Calm is not the same as awake. Here is the first mistake we make. We confuse calm with clarity. Calm slows the breath. Awake sees the pattern. Calm helps you endure. Awake helps you understand why endurance is even necessary. You can be very calm inside a life that is deeply misaligned. That is not awakening. That is sedation. 3. The soul is not choice, it is pattern. Two people face the same situation, same facts, same options. One feels trapped, the other feels clear. Why? Not intelligence, not morality. Pattern. The soul is not something mystical floating in the air, it is the internal structure that decides before you decide. What feels acceptable, what feels impossible, what you sacrifice automatically, what you protect without thinking, long before you choose. Your pattern already has. Meta-Mindfulness is the ability to see that pattern at work. 4. Most suffering comes from too many choices. Most people are not unhappy because life is hard. They are unhappy because they must make too many decisions without a stable structure. Modern life worships more options, more flexibility, more freedom, but in a volatile, uncertain world, more choices don't create freedom, they create entropy, noise, anxiety, decision fatigue. You don't collapse because you chose wrong, you collapse because you had to choose, all the time. 5. Less choice is not no choice. This part matters. When I say less choice, I do not mean no choice. No choice is dependence, loss of agency, quiet despair. Less choice is structure. A cage removes choice, a framework removes noise. They are not the same. Meta-Mindfulness teaches you to design life so fewer decisions are required, to stay aligned. 6. The optimal zone of freedom. There is a zone where you are still responsible, still awake, still in charge, but no longer constantly reacting. You don't negotiate your values every morning. You don't redecide who you are in every situation. You don't keep asking, am I doing the right thing? You still have freedom, but your freedom is no longer wasted on noise. Less choice here does not reduce freedom, it reduces friction. 7. Evolution is better structure, not more options. True evolution is not about adding choices, it is about upgrading the framework, so correct action becomes obvious. A mature system doesn't hesitate endlessly. Not because it is rigid, but because it is aligned. Meta-Mindfulness is awareness that sees which structure is missing, not which emotion needs calming. 8. What is happiness in Dare to Happy Truly? So let me define happiness clearly. Happiness is not pleasure, not success, not constant positivity. In Dare to Happy Truly, happiness is living in a structure where you don't have to betray yourself every day, where responsibility doesn't drain your soul, meaning doesn't require poverty, and calm is sustainable because life makes sense. Happiness is low internal friction over time, not excitement, sustainability. 9. Why a pig is telling you this. I spent a lifetime chasing comfort, avoiding discipline, and eating my emotions. I thought happiness meant indulgence. It turns out, what I was running from was structure. When I stopped fighting structure, life became quieter, and in that quiet, I didn't lose freedom, I found it. Closing. Life is a chain of choices. The soul is the pattern behind those choices. Evolution is the refinement of that pattern. Meta-mindfulness is not about feeling calmer, it is about seeing clearly enough that you no longer need to calm yourself all the time. In a world obsessed with more options, maybe true courage is building a life where the right choice no longer needs to be made, it simply appears. Thank you, and yes, I'll still have dessert. Less choice is not the loss of freedom, it is the moment freedom stops exhausting you. Thank you. I'm glad you're here.